Hey family, I wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video for your hobby or your career goals. As an educator who likes to refer to himself as a sharer, my goal is to give my way to success. I'm gonna give my way to success. And if you know me, you know that my two life mantras are, what I know, you know. My goal is to have one impact. If I can help someone, my living is not in vain. So I've decided to base the entire educational side of my brand purely on a donation system. Yes, a donation system. And as a person who loves to share, I never want to have to make teaser videos where I give away some of the information in order to sell the rest of the information just to try to make a living like this. Okay, so let's take it from the top and put it all together. So we've got and so for that last chord, you want to check out the full tutorial on my site for only $19.95. Seriously. So to cater to the type of person that I am, I'd rather just give all the information away and base the entire system on a donation. This way I can focus on just pouring out the information to you with no hesitation. So here's how it works. To help me to sustain the process of making these videos, which requires hours of production, recording, and editing time, and to help me to sustain my living while doing it, I'm asking that you make a donation every, say, 3 to 5 videos, or every video if you like, in one of a couple ways. Now, the one that would mean the most to me is probably the easiest for you to do, and that is to donate 99 cents. Yes, 99 cents for each video where you learn something new or where it helps you in your process. The way that you can do that is by downloading one of my songs from one of my two sites, either my personal site with my original music or my performance track site that features hundreds and hundreds of instrumentals and backing tracks. This way, it's something easy to afford and I get a chance to have a home in your music library. The other options are via my Patreon account or by PayPal or Cash App. And you can donate as little or as much as you want, as often as you want. Again, I know it might seem crazy, but I'm convinced that for me, this is the way to go. Because of the fact that I'm releasing and will continue to release daily videos giving away as much information as possible. Education, expertise, or just crazy ideas for what they're worth. And if not, at least share the video with as many people as possible to spread the information. That would help my overall goal as well. So again, thanks so much for watching the video. Subscribe and hit the notifications button so you can make sure you see the daily videos that I release. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Good day, family. Yet another day in one of my favorite places in my life, the shed. We are in the shed one more time. And I'm excited because we are on day 11 of 12 with the song Misty, the jazz standard, Earl Garner. And I'm excited because we're almost approaching that point of completion of going around the 12-tone cycle and playing this song in all keys. And there's a lot to gain by transposing a song, not manually with the buttons, but I mean, not automatically with the buttons, but manually with your brain and your fingers. So here we are, day 11, and we are in the keys of C, D flat, and D. So I want to say thank you to anybody who's never watched this show before. This is In the Shed with Aaron Hill, an interactive practice show. And the goal is for me to be an accountability partner to musicians who want to practice, but maybe don't have the motivation a lot of times by themselves. So we practice together in this show. And then now, because of what we're dealing with in our world today, most of us right now are sitting home. And so, honestly, I put up a post the other day. I said, Corona is taking our creativity to the next level. And I was talking about many things in life, but this is one of the areas that I can confidently say the same thing. Because since many of us don't have gigs, now there's no excuse not to be able to shed. In fact, that's gonna be my next post on Facebook. Musicians, now that we don't have our gigs, there is no excuse not to shed. So by the time, everything gets back to normal, we should be on a whole nother level. But anyway, that's the topic for another day. Today we're gonna do our part by just, practicing. And so we're gonna work on Misty. And as you can hear in the background, we're gonna do it in this kind of 94 beat per minute hip hop kind of groove. The way that this works is that I'm gonna start off by warming up and playing the chords. I'm gonna be comping for you, and you can solo, practice the melody. Bass players, you can jump in. Professional shower singers, where you at? I want all of the professional shower singers to jump in and sing, because I want this to be something that's for musicians and just fun for people. So anyway, you're gonna jump in and do what you do at the top of this melody, and I'm gonna accompany, and then at some point I'm gonna take a solo. So we're in the key of C. Musicians, if you have a chart or if you have a device like I have, a tablet with iReal Pro, then you want to put Misty in the key of C, and here we go. And one more final thing too, everything that I'm playing on the keyboard will be on a virtual keyboard on the YouTube video right after this, the YouTube version of this video. So head over to my channel, Aaron Hill TV, to see that. All right, here we go, top of Misty, taking it, key of C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Live stream happening. Drop a line if you all can hear me clearly. I'll take a solo here. comping again. And I'm gonna drop the bass in. And now you are jumping back on top to go back to the melody or work on your licks, patterns, and phrases. I'll take a solo here. Back to comping again, and you can jump back on top. Just gonna comp with Rhodes now. Take a solo here. to the next key now. And so we're going to take it up a half step and basically take it back from the top again. I'm going to go back to just comping with piano and comping along with the drums, and you'll be able to jump back on top, play the melody, play your, practice your phrases and patterns, make up things, what have you. Bass players, you can jump in, even drummers. All right, so here we go. Going back, taking out the bass, and we're in D flat now, up a half step. 1, 2, 3, 4. Said that in an interview that improvisation to him was just forward motion. And I totally agree with that definition. back to comping and you jump back on the top. I'll take a solo here. So from here, I'm gonna go to roads and start comping again. And you can jump back on the top and go through a couple choruses. Might do 2 choruses. Take a solo here. blues licks together. So I need to get my blues licks happening so that way in the end of those phrases I can apply some more blues, especially over those 3, 6, 2, 5, 1s. So that's where I need to shed, and maybe I might choose blues for a run in the near future in order to try to get better at that. But for right now, the way I describe practicing like this, I was telling a friend the other day what this kind of practice is like. And to me, this is like running through a forest where you're in, say, like a forest with like sticky bushes and rose bushes and stuff like that. And when you run through this forest, run forest, run. When you run through, you're gonna get like certain things like that. Just even if you don't stay long, you're gonna get certain things that are probably gonna be like little prickly things in your coat, and you're gonna get some leaves stuck on there. You're gonna get some different things, and that's just from running through the forest. And that's just because just traveling through allows you to pick stuff up along the way. And that's how I feel this practice is. You're helping yourself, even if you don't master every single thing in every key, your overall sensibility grows. And because of this type of practice of going through different keys and looping it and spending time with each mode of the Western 12, note scale, you pick up so much along the way that it just overall enhances your playing. So yeah, don't worry if you don't catch everything. Just look for the overall growth in your playing from going through this kind of meditative method of key after key. So with that, we'll jump into D major, taking it back to the top. I'm going to jump back to comping again, and you can solo and scat and do everything else on top. Here we go. Last round. 2, 3, 4. For a second, so it gives a nice little illusion. I have to work on that more in the future. solo here. I'll take a solo here. I'll put the bass in here. You can go back to soloing again, coming down on our last two rounds. solo here. Last round here, you can go back to comping, to soloing. I'll go back to comping. Coming down that home stretch. Actually, you gotta think of a diminished chord to do that. Diminish in there somehow. I'll take one here. Last round. that's the end of our session today. And yeah, that is day 11. This was day 11, Misty. And I'm just having a ball. Just having a ball. And so my goal, like I said, is to be an accountability partner. And this is an idea that I came up with a while ago on YouTube. It was at least about a year and a half ago, maybe, on YouTube. And so I started doing it. I put up, I think now it's about 49 videos, 49 episodes. And so I'm excited to bring it to some new people, to bring it to some people who have been around it for a while and have seen it, but haven't had time and have been out gigging. And now here we are where many of us are having more time to pass as we all have empathy about what's going on in our world and the state of affairs. So with that, this is one of my of several contributions that I have coming from under Aaron Hill TV and from my heart, first and foremost. And so I hope that this show continues to be a help, an inspiration. I hope it's entertaining. I hope that it continues to be educational. A few things and then we're out of here. So again, the new schedule. Thanks a lot, Sylvia. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Terikios Carr, thank you so much. Maybe you can put a phonetic spelling there for me so that way I can make sure I pronounce your name right. But thank you for everybody who watched this evening. Let's see who else was here. Sylvia, I think I said your name already. Teresa, Christy, Darlene, Linda. Thank you so much for hanging out. And so, yeah, so we're at day 11. We got one more day of those 3 keys, and then we wrap it up, and then we'll be working on a new concept or a new song and taking it around the board in that same way. So this show will now air on a consistent basis as far as scheduling every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you set your alarms, make sure you put it in your schedule. And I'm actually going to have a formal schedule on my website soon. You can check out my site at aaronhilltv.com. What else? This song, Misty, is a part of my new project. If you get a chance, go to Spotify, Apple Music, whatever you have as far as your streaming service, YouTube, what have you, and just look up Aaron Hill, The Serenade, Volume 4. I'd love for you to hear it. I'd love for you to just enjoy it in your comfort and downtime and showtime, whatever time you use it for. I think that might be about it. So I'll see you Thursday, 9 p.m., same place here. Bring a friend, tell a musician friend, artist friend, or professional shower singer friend. All are welcome. And I think that's about it. If you'd like to help me to make more content like this, look for that info in the description of the YouTube video if you're watching it after the fact, and look for it in the comment section if you're live right now. And also don't forget, for those that are just joining, there's going to be a virtual piano in the YouTube video after this that shows everything that I'm playing, everything that I played in this episode. So until next time, thanks a lot, and I'll see you again in the shed. Take care.